Perseverance. We all need it. We need more of it. Sometimes life feels like we're trying to remove thousands of rocks from a field that needs to be plowed. Day after day we show up and we go at it. Some days are tough. Some days are joyful, but the work doesn't end until we die. So how do we keep on keeping on day after day, whether we feel like doing so or not? Stay tuned. It's my desire to experience peace and joy, love and laughter, in spite of the real experience of doubt, anxiety, worry, and even fear. Check out our video about what our fruit says about our belief. It's called Courage to Change. But we're still here, aren't we? And God is still in control. We should ask ourselves and ponder our answers to questions like, what are my thoughts focused on the most? What do I think about all the time? Are these thoughts drawing me closer to God or actually away from Him? Are they making me a better person or not so much? Are my thoughts producing love and joy or fear and anxiety? Do they cause peace and laughter or sadness and anger? Which is it for you, my friend? Do you have what it takes to persevere until the end? So let me ask you a question. How did those two little snails make it all the way to the ark before it rained? Perseverance. God does not want you to experience a joyless life, and the trials that we endure, all of us endure, while living temporarily in this enemy-occupied territory, those trials are used by God for our good if we just will draw near to Him and let Him do His work in us. Are you doing that? Are you steadfast in your faith, or do you need a little checkup, a checkup of encouragement so that you can persevere? I love how Zig Ziglar once said it. He said, we all need a checkup from the neck up to eliminate stinking thinking and avoid hardening of the attitudes. And James chapter 1 has some wonderful advice about the checkup that we all need. In verses 2 to 4, it says, count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And let perseverance have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. In other words, the you that God wants you to become is accomplished by the kind of faith that produces perseverance. You stick to it no matter what. In verse 11, it goes on to say, for the sun rises with its scorching heat and withers the grass, its flower falls, and its beauty perishes. So also will the rich man fade away in the midst of his pursuits. In other words, even the person who appears to have it all together, who achieves a level of success that causes us to wish for the life that person has, even that person will perish, and then what? As for you and me, we should persevere toward the goal of becoming the person that God created each of us to be. And finally, in verse 12, it says, blessed is the person who perseveres under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love Him. So do you love God? Are you with Him? Are you following Him? Back in the 70s, I liked that song by the Doobie Brothers with the lyrics that said, love the one you're with. But who are you with? Who are you spending time with the most? So turn and love God and let Him work it all out while we persevere to the end of this life with a smile on our face, just like those two snails who made it all the way to the ark.